Hi, this is Barbara coming to you from the Below Ministry. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Sunday. Today, I want to talk to you about respect. Yesterday, I had a great opportunity to fellowship with some wonderful women of God. I had a wonderful time, I'm telling you. The women that I got to fellowship with was some awesome women of God. And we had a wonderful time celebrating. They had a fashion show. They had giveaways. Um, they had awesome speakers. But in the process of us listening to these beautiful women, a couple of women were having conversations while these women was giving the word and praying. And I found it very interesting that they were doing this. And while they were having conversations, talking, the conversations had nothing to do with the events nor the ceremony that was going on. I thought it was very rude and disruptive because certain things that I wanted to hear, I could not hear. One woman was praying, and while she was praying, one lady was like very loud. I mean, very loud doing this prayer. And it was like you pulling people attention away from the prayer. And you taken away from what God is doing through this woman to get to somebody there that really needs this prayer and really needs to hear what God is doing right now. And I'm really thanking God for what He's doing inside of me because of the growth that He is doing inside of me. Because I was thinking if it was a couple of years ago, I really would have had been very ugly with those women. And I really would have had to speak my opinion because I'm there for a reason. I'm there to receive what God has put inside these women for me, not only for me, but for the other women in the room. And you're taken away from that. Because somebody needed to hear or receive what these women are trying to, give us. They are messengers from God. And God had put a word inside of these women for someone in this room. If you don't want to hear it or you don't want to be a part, then remove yourself or take the conversation somewhere else. And you know what God told me? And the word was respect. They showed no respect towards the people in the room, no respect towards the speaker of the hour, and no respect towards him. And I was like, wow. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow, they showing no one their respect. No one. Not even themselves. Because it's showing where they're at mentally. Here you are in a church. You've been in this church maybe 10, 15, 20 years, but you're still a baby. You're still on Similac. You ain't even eating baby food because you have no respect for the temple or for the woman of God. Not even for yourself to even be quiet enough to receive what God is trying to do probably inside of you. Saints, Christians, where have we lost our ability to show respect in the house of the Lord? Where have we lost the ability to show respect for the people, the women and men of God that stand up on the pulpits, the messengers, where God had placed a message inside of the people for us to receive, for us to eat and grow? The nourishment that He had placed inside of them for us. Where have we lost the respect even for the temple that we go in to worship in? Where have we lost the respect? We lost respect for us. Because when we go in there, we're supposed to respect ourselves enough to be quiet, sit down, and eat everything that those people have for us. And you wonder why your church members are falling off. You wonder why your church people are disrespecting you. Not one time did the head of their church stop what was going on. So now it makes everybody look at the head of the temple a certain way because you're allowing certain things to go on in your church. Respect. So if you're letting people disrespect your temple, they disrespect you and they're disrespecting God. And you wonder why the sheep are straying. And you can't get the stray sheep back in the house because there's no respect in the house. Because you're allowing what little sheep you got in there, your babies, disrespect your house. This is why the world see us a certain way. I ain't gonna say all of us, because some of us are real about our walk. Some of us are real about our talk. But it don't take nothing but a few to mess it up for the rest of everybody else. Christians, saints, leaders, we need to get it together. If you see your sheep out of place, you see your sheep disrespecting the house and disrespecting the people of God, you have to pull them aside and let them know this is not respectable. You're not showing the people of God in the house no respect. If they don't receive it, then you know what you're working with. If they want to stray, let them go. Maybe they'll come back. But maybe they're not ready. Then get them ready. But we have to be accountable for our actions and our people actions. We're not going to get this world and the sheep in this world to come in if we don't get the sheep that we have in the house under respectable quality ideals right. We have to get the sheep in the house right, so we can send them out and gather other sheep. But the quality of sheep that we have in the house right now are not quality because they are not respectable. We have to get it right. We have to. Because we're not, some of these sheep are not respectable, and they're not respecting God, and they're not respecting the leaders. This is Barbara, coming to you from the Blow Ministry. I love you. God do too. And He only wants the best. He only wants the best for us. This week is 4th of July. I hope everybody have a wonderful and safe holiday. Be careful out there. Be safe. And enjoy yourself. Goodbye.